Have you ever felt like you were being watched? Have you been in a normal temperature room, and suddenly your body gets a chill and goosebumps? Have you found a feather in the strangest of places? Sometimes your spirit guide whispers a word, conjuring a thought and idea, while other times it screams through many different signs. There are no coincidences. Pay attention to repetition in things. Be open to witnessing the signs through serendipity and synchronicity. This is your guide desperately trying to connect with you. 1. Temperature changes. Have you ever been in a normal temperature room, and suddenly a chill takes over? Or have you ever walked into a new situation, and feel like your body is aching with coldness? Ladies and gentlemen, don't ignore these signs, because the spirit world might just be warning you or letting you know that you are protected. The same way that cold can appear, heat is another element that can warn you, and there are times that a hot flash appears throughout the body, and its discomfort forces us to take notice of the environment. Sudden changes in the environment of a house, car, or other places can convey a mystical sense of protection. 2. Number sequences. Let me ask you a simple question. Are you seeing consecutive numbers in license plates, the clock, addresses, or mailboxes? Well, if your answer is yes, then you should know that number sequences hold special meanings. The famous expert Tareen Virtue says, these number sequences are communications from the angels. This means that you should pay attention to repetition, and do your research and find out what your guides and loved ones are trying to convey. 3. Special fragrances. You should also know that the spirit world has a way to conjure up memories through familiar smells. So, you should ask yourself these questions. Have you been smelling roses or gardenias, especially in a place that has no flowers? Do you smell cigar smoke in your car? It might just be your deceased father trying to tell you to slow down. Smells force us to take notice. The spirit world will follow you around with certain fragrances as to force you to leave the thoughts of depression or frustration. Pay attention to those moments when these smells show up, and don't forget to thank your angels and guides. 4. Animals will begin to act out in different levels. We all know that animals sense and see what our human eyes cannot, which means that they will begin to act out in different levels. Usually a way to clear the air is to sage the room. Your spirit guides and loved ones may just be trying to communicate with you, but your mind is so busy that you are not able to receive the messages. Comfort your animals while comforting your spirit. And, one last thing, these are a few signs that the spirit world is reaching out to you, and just as shutting down a stove when a pot is boiling is a miracle when they see that harm is on the way to a small child. They can also use your animals to push you of harm. Ladies and gentlemen, you should always say your prayers, allow for guidance through quiet moments, and protect your spirit from anything that your higher self finds dangerous. The spirit world is a beautiful dimension, and they are always around us to make sure that we stay on the path of love and light.